Welcome, Sonoma State University students, to the 2018 presidential debate for the Associated Students. Welcome our candidates, Manny Ojeda and Trevor Chapman.
Hi everyone, my name is Manny Ojeda, an official candidate for Associated Students president here at SSU. My participation in this year's election is a direct result of the growth, maturity, and passion that this institution has instilled in me these past 3 years. I've developed a sense of public service, acceptance despite any cultural or background differences, and now the desire to advocate for my peers. I want to reference part of the mission statement of Sonoma State University. Sonoma State University provides a foundation for lifelong learning, emphasizes broad cultural perspectives, creates and encourages active citizens and leaders in society, and is concerned with contributing to the health and well-being of the world at large. If elected Associated Students President, I will live by this mission and by this mission statement and include the values that I was taught at home, which are respect, commitment, inclusivity, compassion, and love. Thank you.
My name is Trevor Chapman. I am also running for president here. Basically, why I'm running for president right now is because we're facing a crisis. And this crisis is a funding crisis. We have a lot of problems, and the systemic problem underlying all of the other ones is funding. So basically how I intend to be able to solve this problem is through lobbying. And the best way to do that is through the position of the presidency here at SSU. Thank you.
Some students hold the opinion that students don't really have a say creating change on campus. What do you say to that?
To that, I say that first, you need to really get involved. I've been to plenty of club organizations and Senate meetings as well, and the response is minimal. A lot of people have a lot of issues, including myself, including Trevor, but a lot of people don't give themselves the time to actually go and ask questions or promote change. So what I would say and do is encourage every one of us to participate in the Senate and Associated Students and really give yourself the voice that you do have as a student. Use what was given to you to fix whatever it is that affects you personally.
So one of the main reasons why I believe that people are not as involved as they want to be is because we're overwhelmed with things, specifically stress, we're very overwhelmed with. And so one of the key things is making sure that your credit load is acceptable to your stress level. And then on top of that, if you really want to get involved, I'm part of an organization called Students for Quality Education. Those guys are very, very involved in the system, and we know when things are happening, and through us, you can actually be able to know when the Senate meetings are happening, know when you have to sit down, and know when you have to stand up and start fighting for your rights. So I suggest organizing under a similar organization as Students for Quality of Education, or joining us. That's a really good way to get involved, and also keeping your credit load balanced with how much you want to, speak out.
The Associated Students of Sonoma State University manages millions of dollars in students' fees. What can the students expect of you as someone who will manage their funds?
Well, they can definitely expect me to fight for ending the tuition hikes, first of all. As far as budgeting is concerned, I'm going to make sure that we don't go over budget, of course. There are several different ways to do that, mostly through the executive vice president of finance, I believe it is. And working very closely with her is going to be crucial to doing that.
What I would have to say is that if I were to be elected, I've been told that I get to have the summer for training, and I will dedicate the time needed to learn as much as I can, to ask Wilson questions, to let him know, to let me know, what he wished he was told. Like Trevor said, I will also work with our VP of Finance to really keep the budget in a safe level per se. I don't want to do more than I'm capable of. There's different positions for different responsibilities. We're all part of a team, and we need to use each of our strengths to work as a team.
Oftentimes when students run for Associated Students, they make all sorts of promises that their office and the Associated Students have no power to deliver. And they only ask for things like classes or 4-year graduation or cheaper parking. What is one promise you will guarantee you can deliver as AS president?
I can definitely guarantee that I'm going to fight as much as I possibly can to get these tuition hikes ended. I can guarantee that I'm going to lobby as hard as I possibly can in order to end all of our financial problems. I cannot guarantee that I will accomplish those missions, unfortunately, but I can definitely guarantee that we're going to push, and we're going to push really hard, and that we need your help to be able to do that. And if we have all of that together, we're going to be able to do it.
I've spoken with Trevor before this, and I've made it clear to him that if I don't win or if he doesn't win, we still need to work in the Senate and be involved, because I've talked to him and he cares and I care, and his platform is not more valuable than mine, and mine isn't more valuable to him. We both have distinct platforms, and we need to join hands. What I can promise is that I will advocate for our psychological services. I'm a perfect example of being in a hole and reaching out to them, and them giving me the hand to come out. I know that they are understaffed. I know that they want to help everyone, but they can't. And I've been to the Senate meetings, and this is an issue that Associate Students is trying to push. And as the leader of Associate Students, I want to be that voice, because I have a story to tell. I have been through hell and back, as I always say it, and if it wasn't for CAPS, I don't think I would be here. Thank you.
So as Manny mentioned, April 4th, we are actually going to Sacramento to start our lobbying early before the presidency is even starting, and that's tomorrow. So by the time that a lot of you guys will be watching this, I will already have been in Sacramento and back again. So that is who I am. That's who I am. I am an advocate, gone politician, and I plan on continuing that whether I lose or whether I win, we're gonna work closely together, and we're gonna continue our fight. Thank you.
To conclude my participation in this debate, I want to say that as a Sea Wolf, I commit myself to the highest ethical standards. I conduct myself with integrity. I respect my peers, my professors, and all the staff here on campus. And I always strive for academic excellence. And I promise that I will uphold the responsibility that comes with being the voice of my peers. Thank you.
Thank you, Manny, and thank you, Trevor, for being here with us today.
Thank you.
Just a reminder to everybody, vote April 9th and 10th. Make sure to check your SSU email for all the instructions and the pathway to your ballot. Emails will be sent out 8 a.m. April 9th.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Manny.
Thanks. Thank you, everyone.